Right now, your mind is a battlefield. Stress, anxiety, and overthinking are out of control. You worry about things you can't change, dwell on mistakes you made in the past, and are afraid of what the future holds. Would you believe me if I told you there was a way to calm down? The Stoics worked on being mentally clear, emotionally stable, and deeply at peace with themselves for thousands of years. They thought that we could always change how we react to things, even if we couldn't change the world itself. After learning this skill, you can't be shaken. In order to help you find peace and calm your mind, I'm going to share with you 10 powerful Stoic techniques today. Now let's do it. Number 1, control what you consume. Seneca once said, "In our dreams, we suffer more than in real life." And a major reason for that pain, what we let into our minds. Think about it. If you feed your mind constant bad news, rumors, and stories that make you afraid, your mind will reflect that confusion. This was clear to the Stoics a long time before the internet. They chose carefully what they read, what they listen to, and the people they spent time with. You have to control what you think about if you want peace. If you know this, does it make you stronger or weaker? Does this information make things clearer or more confusing? Does this person add sense or drama? Take care of your space like a professional artist, because the work of art is your mind. There are many things in the world that can take your attention away, and many of them look like fun, useful information, or even connections. But the Stoics knew that not all information is useful, and not all talks are worth having. There will never be a clear sound of your own thoughts if you let noise fill your mind. Seneca said that dwelling on small things was bad because the mind can't concentrate on important things when it's constantly distracted by outside things. Because of this, you need to be very careful about what you let into your mind. Think about this. You are poisoning your own mind every time you read negative news stories, get involved in drama or talk, or let things out of your control take over your life. The more bad things you think about, the more stressed, antsy, and angry you get. Your feelings get shaky, and your thoughts speed up. All of a sudden, you lose your peace. You can change this, though. Set some limits to begin with. Limit the amount of news that makes you scared but doesn't give you any answers. Be aware of the social media you use. Does it teach and motivate you, or does it make you feel down? Think about the people you let into your inner circle. Do they bring you knowledge and support? Or do they add drama to your life that you don't need? Stoics were very wise people who wouldn't let outside noise control their thoughts. You shouldn't either. Instead, learn on purpose, instead of mindlessly consuming. Read things that make you think more deeply. Listen to thoughts that make you think, and change the way you see things. Put yourself around people who will lift you up instead of weighing you down. Epictetus said that our thoughts create our world. And if we think about chaos all the time, our lives will also be chaotic. But when we keep our minds like fortresses, letting only good things in, we start to build an inner calm that can't be shaken. Try to do this every day. Ask yourself before you take in any information, entertainment, or talk, will this serve my mind or will it disturb it? You should leave if the answer is the second one. The mind changes into what it is fed, just like the body does. Take your time. Number 2, master your breath. Marcus Aurelius, known as the philosopher king, fights in his mind as well as on the battlefield. Being in charge of your feelings started with being in charge of your body. He knew that. And the first thing he was in charge of? There was life in him. When you are worried, stressed, or overloaded, you breathe less deeply. Your muscles tighten up, you're thinking faster. But if you practice deep breathing, you can undo it right away. Attempt this. Take a 4-second deep breath in through your nose. Don't move for 4 seconds. Take 4 slow breaths out through your mouth. This needs to be said several times. Allow your body to rest. Quit thinking so fast. This gives you power. Now you have power. For the Stoics, controlling their breathing was the key to controlling their mind. They thought that controlling their breath was the best way to deal with stress, fear, and mental turmoil. Marcus Aurelius had to deal with wars, betrayals, and political chaos as the leader of an empire. But in his private works, he always told himself to stay in the present and focus on what he could control. And the one thing he could always control? His breath. The link between your body and mind is your breath. Your brain thinks you are in danger even when there isn't a real threat, because your breathing gets fast and quick when you're stressed. Your muscles tighten up and your thoughts start to race. This is called fight or flight mode. When you take charge of your breath, on the other hand, you tell your brain, I am safe. I am in charge. The old Stoics knew this without even thinking about it, long before science could prove it. Deep breathing isn't just a way to relax, it's also a way to take back control of your life. We should not worry about things outside our power, Epictetus said, but so often we let outside events control how we feel. An insult, an unplanned loss, or a moment of doubt can make us feel like we're in the middle of a storm. But taking a big breath can make everything better. Try this. The next time you start to get angry, stop. Close your eyes. Slowly and deeply breathe in through your nose until your lungs are full. Wait. Keep your mind still and feel in charge. Then slowly let out your breath, letting go of the stress with it. Do it again and again until your mind is clear and your heartbeat slows down. Take note of how your thoughts clear up, your worries seem smaller, and your emotions loosen up. The Stoics did this every day. They didn't let chaos in the outside world affect their inner state. Mastering your breath means mastering your mind. When you're stressed, if you can control your breath, you can control how you behave, how you feel, and eventually your life. Do this every day. Take a deep breath before you respond, before you let your feelings take over, and before stress takes over your life. They did it, and so can you. Number 3. Cut out useless worry. Epictetus, who was a slave and later became one of the most famous Stoic teachers, said that fear is just a waste of time. He stated, "Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems." A lot of the things that stress you out will never happen. How many times have you been scared about something that turned out to be fine? Or how long you've spent thinking about mistakes you made in the past that you can't change? Think about how to solve problems instead of worrying. Think to yourself, can I fix this? If so, do something. Can I change this? Let it go if the answer is no. Your mind will feel calmer as you get better at this. Stress is like always having an umbrella with you because you're afraid of a storm that never comes. It slows you down, takes your energy, and doesn't get anything done. Epictetus knew that most of the time, we cause our own worry. It's not reality that bothers us, but how we think about it. We keep thinking about the worst things that could happen. We get obsessed with things we can't change, and our worry takes away from the present moment. But ask yourself, has worrying ever changed what happened? Has it ever made things better? Or has it just taken away your peace? Marcus Aurelius was a king who had to deal with wars, betrayals, and constant doubt, but he refused to let his worries take over his life. In meditations, he told himself, "You control your mind, not outside events. Know this, and you will be strong." It seems like you're in charge when you're worried, but in fact, worry controls you. It gets worse the more you feed it, until you can't stop thinking and feeling stressed. How to solve it? Stop being afraid and start taking action. Don't waste time worrying over a problem when it comes up. Take it apart in a way that makes sense. Pay attention to things that can be fixed and work to fix them. Accept it and move on if you can't change it. Focusing only on what you can change is what Stoicism is all about. Seneca said, "He suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary." Most of the pain we feel is made by ourselves when we focus on problems we don't really have. Do something every day to deal with your problems. When thoughts of worry come up, ask yourself, is this a real threat or just a made-up fear? What will happen if I think about this? What would I do if the worst thing happened? When you face your fears with reason, you take away their power. It was not possible for the Stoics to be locked up in their own thoughts. You shouldn't either. Train yourself to act without fear and with focus. Instead of worrying, be smart. Take action instead of worrying. Last but not least, free yourself from the weight of pointless stress. It has no place in a disciplined mind. Number 4. Move your body, free your mind. Marcus Aurelius worked out every day, and not just to get stronger. He also did it to improve his mind. He understood that a weak body makes the mind weak. Sitting all day makes you feel tense and stressed. But when you move, like when you walk, stretch, or work out, your nerve system resets and your mind clears. The Stoics thought that actions were more important than words. Don't just think about moving, move right now. Take a walk, do some push-ups while lying down, and stretch. Watch how your mind moves along. The Stoics knew that the mind and body are closely linked. Marcus Aurelius made it a daily habit to work out, even though he was under a lot of stress from running a kingdom. He worked out not because he was crazy about being strong, but because he knew that moving around was important for keeping his mind clear and in check. Your thoughts will stay the same when your body is still. Your mind is tense when your body is tense, but moving around takes that weight off of you. Seneca told people not to waste their time because a lazy body leads to a lazy soul. Overthinking, worry, and stress grow when you don't do anything, but moving around restores balance. Walking, which is one of the Stoics' favorite things to do, can help you see things in a new way. Nietzsche would later agree with this, saying, "All truly great thoughts are thought while walking." People don't know how powerful a quick walk, a stretch, or a few minutes of hard work can be. They're good for the mind as well as the body. When did you last feel like you had too much to handle? Did you sit there and let your thoughts crush you? Did you get up, take a big breath, and move? It's like night and day. You can't have a strong mind if your body is weak. You don't have to work out hard. Small, deliberate moves can make a big difference. Get up, stretch, breathe deeply, and go outside. Let your body heal itself, and then watch your mind do the same. They didn't believe in making excuses. They believed in doing things. Right now, don't just read this. Do something about it. Get on your knees and do push-ups. Make your arms longer. Take a walk outside. Take your mind off of the fog. Your mind and body are one. If you take care of one, the other will come along. Number 5. Master the art of doing nothing. A lot of people are afraid of being still. They keep themselves busy with things like TV, social media, and conversations that never end because they don't want to be alone with their feelings. If you want to be free, stop running away from yourself, Seneca told us. It's not lazy to be still. It takes focus. A skill that most people never learn is how to sit still, think, and feel at ease in silence. Try this. Take a 5-minute break from talking. No phone, not any music. Take a deep breath. Watch your thoughts without judging them. Feel how heavy the present moment is. There will be some pain at first, but after that, it will be strong. Our fast-paced world is full of noise, whether it's from TV, social media, or just the non-stop chatter of everyday life. We try to keep ourselves busy all the time because we're afraid of being still, which would make us face our thoughts. But the Stoics knew how important it was to be quiet. Smart Seneca told us, "Stop running away from yourself if you want to be free." Being able to sit still and think about our own thoughts is what gives us real freedom, not being busy all the time. It's not lazy to be still. It's a sign of control. Being able to clear your mind so you can hear your own thoughts is an art. It's about making room in our lives to think, start over, and get clear again. One of the most useful skills we can learn is how to sit still and think without any other things going on. This is a habit that not many people want to form, but the Stoics really believed in it. First, give yourself just 5 minutes every day. Don't talk on the phone, listen to music, or make any other noise. Take a deep breath. Focus on your breath, your body, and your thoughts. Do not try to direct or judge them. Just look around. At first, the silence and the speed of your thoughts may make you feel nervous. However, this pain is a sign of growth. As you keep up the practice, the silence will get stronger over time. You'll get a better picture of your thoughts, learn more about yourself, and be more at ease with the present. The Stoics didn't mind being alone. They saw it as a way to grow wise. Being still gives you time to think and see things more clearly. You get some time to think about what's important and step back from the noise of the world. Today, just be still for 5 minutes, and you'll start to understand how powerful it is to do nothing. Number 6. Let go of what you can't control. One of the most important ideas in Stoicism is this: everything in life can be controlled or not controlled, according to Epictetus. Still, most people worry about things in the second group, like what other people think, the past, the future, the weather, and the business. Realizing that you can't control something sets you free. Ask yourself every day, am I able to control this? If it's not worth my time, why am I wasting it? It's this shift alone that will make you feel totally calm. How to tell the difference between things we can and can't control is one of the most important things we can learn from Stoicism. One of the best Stoic teachers, Epictetus, made it clear that we waste a lot of energy on things we can't change, like other people's views, the past, the future, and many other outside factors. Real peace, on the other hand, comes from knowing that the only thing you can really change is how you react. Things in the world are always changing and are hard to plan for. You have no power over the business, the weather, or other people's actions. Why lose your valuable time and energy trying to change things you can't? You'll feel more frustrated and anxious the more you think about these things. You are freeing your thoughts when you choose to let go of control over them. This is where the Stoics found peace, by learning to accept things that they couldn't change. The Greek philosopher said, "Make it your habit not to be anxious about things you cannot control." Ask yourself every day, am I able to control this? Ignore it if the answer is no. Stop thinking about it. Putting time and effort into things you can't change takes away from the things you can change. Having this new point of view can change your whole life. Avoid thinking about things you can't change. This will help you see clearly, take action, and feel at peace. Think about the things that are making you upset at the moment. Are you really in charge of them? Can you let them go if not? There is no greater freedom than letting go of things you can't control. It's something you can do every day. Remind yourself, I am free because I release this. Every time you start to worry about something you can't change. I feel free because I only think about things I can change. This easy but important change will make you feel calmer than anything else. Number 7. Declutter your environment. A messy room makes your mind messy. Their lives were known for being simple and free of unnecessary things. They knew that the less chaos there was around them, the clearer their thoughts were. Take a look around now. Is your area full of things that catch your eye? A messy desk with lots of things you don't need and alerts going off all the time? Start out small. Today, clean up one area of your room. Get rid of things that don't help you anymore. Make an atmosphere that supports peace. You clear your mind when you clean up your place. A crowded space doesn't just make things physically disorganized, it also makes things mentally disorganized. The Stoics knew that a simple, uncluttered life and a clear, focused thought went hand in hand. Marcus Aurelius, who ruled a huge empire, was known for having a simple life. He knew that it gets harder to think clearly and focus on what's important the more stuff and distractions you have around you. What's going on around you often shows what's going on inside you. Take a look around. Is your area full of things that catch your eye? A desk that is messy? Lots of things you don't use? Are constant alerts getting your attention? It's hard to concentrate and find peace when these things are bothering you. They were careful about what they kept close to them. Simple things made them believe in the power of things being simple and not just in their minds. Begin small right now. Take care of one area at a time, like your desk, office, or living room. Get rid of the things that don't help you or make you feel good. Get rid of mess in your mind as well as your space. You clear your mind when you clean up your place. In order to get clear and focused, it helps to have less stuff around you. Decluttering is more than just getting rid of things. It's also about making a place that reflects the calmness you want to grow inside you. A clean and well-organized place helps you see things clearly, concentrate, and feel at peace, all of which are important for mental calmness. You give yourself time to think, process, and breathe when you get rid of the things that are distracting you. A peaceful space is the first step to a peaceful mind. Today, take a moment to get rid of the mess and make room for peace. Number 8. Stop trying to please everyone. Marcus Aurelius said in Meditations, "It amazes me that we all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about what they think than what we think." Take that in. You can't make everyone happy, You get more and more tired the more you try. Pay attention to living by your own ideals instead. Be kind and honest, but don't let what other people think affect your peace of mind. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius remarked, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own." This statement is a perfect example of how Aurelius saw the world. Take some time to reflect about the sentence. When we strive to make everyone around us happy and conform to their expectations, we waste a significant amount of our energy trying to gain approval from them. However, the reality is that regardless of how hard you try, you will never be able to satisfy the needs and desires of every single person. The more you strive to fulfill the expectations of others, the more weary you will get, and the more you will lose sight of your own principles. It was the Stoic philosophy that taught us that the thoughts and feelings of other people should not be allowed to control our actions or our state of mind. Marcus Aurelius, in his own personal observations, repeated Seneca's emphasis on the significance of conducting one's life in accordance with one's own principles. We end up sacrificing our inner serenity when we give in to the temptation to let ourselves be influenced by the approval of others. There is a correlation between the search of approval and feelings of worry, bitterness, and self-doubt. The question is, why would you give up your tranquility for something that is beyond your ability to control? Put your attention instead on living according to your own principles. Kindness, honesty, and staying loyal to who you are all important. It is not your job to live up to the expectations of other people. Rather, you should live up to your own. However, you have the ability to influence your behavior and how you react to other people, even while you cannot control what other people think of you directly. You will have a greater sense of freedom as you let go of the drive to satisfy everyone. The key to achieving peace is found in this freedom. Put an end to the pressure of trying to please other people. It is important to keep in mind that you are not here to express the desires of everyone else. You are presented with the opportunity to live a life that is genuine, which calls for bravery. Maintain your commitment to your core beliefs, have faith in yourself, and pay attention to the things that you have the ability to influence, such as your own thoughts, behaviors, and choices. Your inner peace will be preserved, and you will be able to create a life that is in harmony with your authentic self, rather than the ever-shifting opinions of other people whenever you do this. Number 9. Develop a daily mindfulness ritual. Stoics didn't just sometimes practice being aware, they did it every day as a practice. Seneca kept a notebook every night. Marcus Aurelius wrote every morning's thoughts. These behaviors weren't for other people, they were just for them. For example, ask yourself, how will I get my mind ready for today? Which acts will I think about afterward? Create a habit, even if it's just 5 minutes of silence, writing in a journal, or meditating. Clear thinking lasts a lifetime thanks to small habits you do every day. The Stoics knew that being mindful isn't something you do once in a while. It's a daily practice that needs to be continually improved. Within his writings, Seneca made keeping a log every night a regular habit. His goal was to understand his behaviors and keep himself in check by thinking about his day. Just like Marcus Aurelius, his daily exercise was writing meditations, which helped him think about how he could live in line with his values. Readers weren't supposed to see these practices. They were private and gave the Stoics a chance to focus on their own growth and clarity. A calm and focused mind can be gained by practicing awareness every day. For example, you could write in a journal about your day's ideas, actions, and experiences. For example, you could meditate and calm yourself by focusing on your breath before the world's chaos takes over. Other option is to simply be still for 5 minutes in the morning or evening to connect with yourself, take deep breaths, and clear your mind. To get ready for the day, ask yourself every day, how will I do this? What strategies will I use to think about what I did this evening? Though they don't take long, these little habits make room for awareness to grow. Similar to how the Stoics used writing and reflecting to stay true to their beliefs, you can use these activities to center yourself, get clear, and start over with your thoughts. They will add up over time as these little habits are formed. You can become more self-aware, focus better, and get long-lasting clarity by practicing mindfulness for just a few minutes every day. For the Stoics, living a good and peaceful life meant working at it every day. Likewise, you may. Number 10. Disconnect to reconnect. Your phone takes your attention away. You can't focus when you're on the internet. However, the Stoics found peace in being alone and quiet. Take this challenge. Don't look at any screens for an hour today. Get outside, look at nature, and just be. You'll get back in touch with yourself more quickly if you block out noise. The continual stream of messages, social media, and the never-ending demands of the digital world make it simple to become disoriented in the modern world. Our mobile devices are always within our grasp, and they have the ability to divert our attention in a myriad of different directions. On the other hand, the Stoics were aware that true calm is not achieved by constant commotion, but rather through stillness and seclusion. They were aware of the fact that in order to achieve clarity, it is necessary to disengage from the many distractions that are present in the world around you. Give this challenge a shot. Do not use any electronic devices for 1 hour today. No television, no phone, and no computer. Get out into the fresh air, give yourself over to the beauty of nature, and just be in the here and now. Pay attention to the sights, sounds, and fragrances that are all around you. Take in the aroma of the wind, listen to the sounds of the birds, or simply watch the world as it unfolds around you. You are able to re-establish a connection with yourself by the straightforward action of disengaging from the digital cacophony. The Stoics frequently sought refuge in secluded areas, away from the distractions of everyday life, in order to engage in introspection and acquire clarity. They were able to hear their own thoughts, align themselves with their ideals, and think on what was genuinely important due to the fact that they were alone. You are providing your mind with the space it requires to reset, to process, and to center itself when you disengage from the turmoil that is caused by technology. We are always connected to everything and everyone else, but we are only occasionally connected to ourselves. So today, allot 1 hour to disengage from everything and simply be. Give yourself permission to let your thoughts wander without feeling the need to promptly respond to messages or check notifications. You will discover a more profound connection to yourself, your ideas, and the tranquility that you seek in that particular location. The more you engage in the practice of disconnecting, the more you will be able to reconnect with what is indeed important. You have demonstrated that you are serious about calming your mind if you have made it this far. That being said, this is only the beginning. I upload videos like this one on a regular basis. Thus, if you want to see more of them, click the subscribe button right away. Together, let us construct a life that is characterized by clarity, discipline, and unwavering peace. Next, put these lessons into practice. In addition, regain command of your mental state.